Hey guys, welcome back to Disrespect Disc Golf. Today I'll be reviewing the Latitude 64 2025 box. We got 5 discs in there. We're gonna do a full round with them. Let's get right into it. All right, I'm super excited about this. So we've got 5 discs from the 2025 box from Latitude 64. 3 of them are new prototypes, and then 2 of them are existing molds, kind of retooled or just tweaked a little bit. I'm very excited. Just feeling these for the first time. They feel great. Let's get into them one by one. Starting off, we've got a new prototype. This is the Peak. So we've got 2 plastics here of the Peak. We've got a base plastic, and then we've got a premium plastic, which is the blue one. This base plastic feels really good. Not really domey or anything like that. It's a little, maybe just a tad deep. It feels just like a pure with a bead, which is what most people have said about the Peak so far. I think the depth is perfect though. It's not super shallow and it's not crazy deep either. I know Latitude 64 makes like the Faith and the Hope, and they've got some putters like that that are pretty dang deep in the hand. This one feels pretty dang good and pretty snug in my hands at least. Now for the premium Peak, this one does feel maybe a little bit domier because of the different plastic. This one's the premium plastic, and the swirls on that guy look absolutely incredible. There's the back too. It's kind of like a nuclear symbol with the blue there. Just absolutely beautiful. 174 grams for this one, and the base one is also 174 grams, so equal weights on these. They've got a little micro bead on the bottom, so I assume that they'll fly straight to stable. They don't look flippy and they don't look super overstable, so they should be a good middle ground of a putter that you can probably throw pretty hard and rely on, and even with torque, I think it should be able to hold up just fine. All right, moving on from that one, we've got a new prototype as well. This is the Sweep. This one looks like it's a 8 or 9 speed. We got 175 grams on this. Got some dome to it and got a little bit of an understable looking wing. I would say it's probably like 9.5 -1.2, maybe 9.5 -0.52 or something like that. Should have a little bit of turn and then fade back, but it looks pretty neutral overall. Very excited to try this out. Should be a good control fairway driver. All right, that's what we got for the new prototypes. Now for the existing ones, we've got the Brave fairway driver, 7.6 -1.2. We got a bunch of crazy swirls in this one. Even on the back, this thing is wacky in the best way possible. Pretty chaotic, but I like it a lot. This one's 174 grams, so just your classic Brave. It's got some dome on it, very understable looking. I've actually never thrown the Brave. I think I've held one in my hand before at a shop, but never really actually seen it fly. It is kind of domey, and it's got a small rim because of 7 speeds, so it's not the most comfortable in my hand, but I know a lot of people that like the Brave, and I'm excited to see how it flies today. Last but not least, we've got the Rive in the 2025 box. So normally the Rives are just max weight. This one's actually, I think they're supposed to be 165 to 169. I've got a 169 right here with me, so a lighter weight Rive. This thing should bomb. I expect a little bit of turn out of the gate and then a reliable hookup because it is a 13 speed, I believe. So those are the 5 discs. I'll be doing a full round with all those discs, seeing how I can shoot and just reviewing them on the way. Forehand, backhand, all the shots. Let's get right into it. Guys, I'm just gonna make a little little comment real quick because I did not sleep well last night and I pulled something in my back. I don't know what it is, but this whole side is like super sore. It kind of feels like when you get the wind knocked out of you, like it's hard to breathe. Like, oh man, if I move a certain way, it hurts really bad. So this round's gonna be interesting. So hopefully I can play through that. Oh man, but something feels very sore, like unusually sore. I'm gonna throw both of the Peaks off the first hole here. We'll go with the baseline first here. All right, so it turned over. All right, we got a C2 birdie putt. That is exactly what happens when you've never thrown a mold before. So I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be really stable. I don't know if it's just gonna be neutral. So we gotta kind of figure these discs out over the first couple holes. I'll make sure by the time we're 6 or 7 holes in that I've thrown every mold at least once. I'll probably be putting with the base peak. It feels really good, at least for a throwing putt in my hands. So interested to see how it putts. Should be more stable than my current putting putters. And yeah, full round with 5 discs. It's gonna be interesting, but I'm excited to review these. We got a long look at it here from the second drive with the premium one. A little bit obstructed. These branches here. That's always fun, just right on my swing. All right, we got the birdie. The peaks are good. I felt really good out of my hand, actually. I put a lot of hyzer on that. There she is. That's a birdie on hole 1. Like I said, it feels really dang good. I had some friends that have picked up the peak and reviewed it. They really liked it as well, so I definitely have high hopes for this disc. I think I'll like the base more just because it's a little bit flatter in my hands, but hey, we got a birdie with a disc we've never touched before on the first hole, so that's promising. All right, hole 2, 243 again. Actually, we skipped hole 2, we're on hole 3. 243 up the gut to the right. Good counter skip there. All right, still have only thrown the putters, but they've been good so far. We got a tailwind. Gonna go with a rive on a forehand. It might flip a tad, might not though with this tailwind. So let's see how 169 gram rive can hold up to forehand torque. Oh, just keep going, keep going. That was nice though. There was a guy on the walking path and I didn't want to totally trust it flat with a lot of power because I was worried of flipping it over because it's a lighter weight, but it actually seemed to hold the torque pretty well. I had that strong finish at the end like a rive does, so it's only 6 grams lighter than a traditional max weight rive, but that will come into play more, especially as the disc gets more and more beat in. Shorter than I would like. Don't really have a whole lot here. Try to hyzer around the big tree. Oh, this one is 330, right up the gut. Tunnel shot, really. Gonna go with the Brave. Never thrown the Brave. Put this on hyzer, see if I can just hyzer flip it through the tunnel. Drift more, drift more. Kick right. We've got a maybe 35 to 40, it might be 40, 42 feet. Pin high for the birdie look. And we got it. That's a good putter right there. Whenever you have a disc like that, that just feels good. That extra confidence honestly will save you strokes. Very, very happy with this so far, a couple holes in. I'm 2 under through 4, hole 5 for us. 217 feet. You got a Mando forcing us left, and then you got those bushes sticking out to the right, and the basket is just behind those bushes. I think it's elevated still on top of the hill. Premium Royal Peak here. Just don't want to turn it over. Oh. Channel mulligan. That's more like it. Left side, but it caught. This one is about 650, par 4. I'm gonna throw all 3 off the drive here, but I think I'm gonna take the sweep for my first one. Oh, that is gorgeous. Still kind of feel my back. I'm sorry that my back's hurting, guys. I'm trying to throw as normal as possible. It's like when you have a creak in your neck. Creak in your neck, whatever it is. Creak in your neck. Oh, man. Oh, yikes. We got the Rive here. Still pretty beefy. But that sweep was money, though. I'm telling you, that first sweep shot was nice. Maybe 400 to get to the basket. Gonna go with the Rive on a forehand again. That's nice. It's gonna be really short, but I did like how it kind of held straight for a while before it faded. Maybe a little bit of Annie out of the hand. Dude, you don't know how to Annie putt, bro. You don't. Sit. I cannot believe how much my back is hurting right now. I feel like it's okay to just play through it and just kind of get it loosened up. Taking the birdie. 3 under through 7. I've played a weird layout, but now I'm actually going to go to the regular hole 8 because it's kind of still in the flow. So we're back on track now. All right, hole 8 here. I'm playing this one from the long tee because it's a short basket. This one is 381, downhill, probably 10 to 15 feet. We got a tailwind. I'm gonna go brave, but I'll throw the sweep after. We got a tail slight right to left. Give me a little fade and you're good. Little fade. Oh yeah. That was gorgeous all the way. Now the sweep. Missed that tree. That was looking so promising. Amazing drive with the Brave. I was hoping that could rhyme, like amazing drive with the Rive. Amazing save with the Brave. Doesn't really work because it wasn't a save. It was just a good old birdie. 4 under through 8 with a little bit of help from channel mulligans and stuff like that, but irregardless, these discs are really good. This was money in a tailwind. Flip up, and then a tailwind pushed it, barely faded, got the skip at the end. Downhill, 381. I didn't really smash it that hard, so I had no problem getting there. I could say this could probably get up to 400 flat ground with no wind for me. Hole 9, this one is only 309, right across the water there. We do have a headwind, so I'm gonna throw the Rive because I don't want to throw the sweep and have it turn over into the water because I still don't 100% know that disc yet. It seems like it's got a stable finish, but if I feel like if I crank on it, give it a lot of torque, it will flip over. So I'm gonna go high speed drive here, a little spike hyzer maybe. Just gotta go a little bit. Yeah, looking at another birdie putt here. Nope, that's a par, 4 through 9. And that's a all Rive birdie. I still can't say what a drive with the Rive, because it wasn't a great drive, but it was a great putt. I'm gonna make one of these rhymes work. I'm gonna go with the sweep, 312, elevated over the water. Got maybe a tailwind right to left, so perfect wind for this water shot. Now you better sweep like you say you will. It might be deep. Here we go, here's the rhyme. The sweep was deep. I gotta say though, the glide on that sweep was nice. It's great for a pushing hyzer. It's kind of what I noticed so far. Like, put it on hyzer, rip it hard. It's not really gonna like flip to flat or turn, but it's like that neutral stability where it's just gonna hold that hyzer for really long, and then just kind of keep pushing forward as it's fading. Really a money mold, honestly. Gosh, my back. It is like a cramp. Sweep. I don't know who's not going to want a neutral 9-speed fairway driver for their putter. I mean, this thing has never missed in its entire history with me. Pick a sweep up, get maybe 3 or 4, practice putting with it. Honestly, money. Straight in the chance, dead center. I'm going to throw both the baseline peak and the Brave. Now just sit. That's the issue. Like, kind of powering down on that, it's gonna make it more stable. Throw this peak really hard to get it there. Well, the peak got a sneak. Let me know in the comments if you happen to pick up a Latitude 64 2025 box and what your thoughts are. And if you haven't picked up a box, let me know what your thoughts are so far based on watching this video. I think they're great molds. The plastic is amazing. Royal plastic from Latitude 64 is just incredible. Silky smooth. Gotta love that Royal Grand plastic. It's good in the summer, but it's also pretty good in the winter. It's about 55, 58 degrees right now. Holding up just nice. Shout out to my buddy Nolan. If you're watching, you know what I'm talking about. There's your, oh my back, oh my back. There's your arch nemesis right there. That dog leaves landmines over this course everywhere. The lady doesn't pick it up. Oh man. I try to hammer it in there. Tell you what, even though I missed that really tough putt from a knee back there, this peak is good. I love the depth. I love the feel. It is really just like a beaded pure. Like, this thing is awesome. I don't really like it a whole lot for throwing, but for putting, it's really good. 4 under through 11, not bad. This one is a bomber for hole 12, way up on the hill down there. It's in the C position, 400 feet on the dot, 4 bills. I'm just gonna go sweep. We do have a little left or right, so if this kind of turns a little bit, the wind will help it get some distance. Like that. I didn't quite turn it enough, so it's gonna be base of the hill down there, 350. It's so good. Dead straight the whole time. Wow. Now arrive. Still really stable. Braves right there, 15 feet farther. Tailwind putt. Woo-wee. Here we go, hole 13. Par 4, 471. Rye forehand. We got a double mando down there. That's so good. Thank you, back. Baseline peak. Big scoot. That's fine. It's funny that they added that bar because nobody is ever getting through there like higher than that. And I skip, yep. Perfect. Easy little par here. Still 4 under. Gonna go with the sweep here. Like, I've been very, very impressed by the sweep so far. And the hand feel is really good too. That was weird. So like, if I feel like it was a little high and like it kind of had a hyzer on it the whole time, and I thought it was just gonna like go left and break on that hyzer, but it just kept pushing straight, even though the disc angle was like on hyzer a little bit. Thought that was kind of interesting. So it will give you that push on the hyzer for probably longer than you would think. All right, this is my golden opportunity again to try to actually do an anhyzer putt. Go in. Okay, that's fine. I've just been so impressed by this disc so far today. I would highly recommend you guys picking one of these up. This is not sponsored or anything, but just wanted to give an honest review. And I think they're good, so it's worth checking it out. All right, here we go, hole 15. This one's like 230. T-sign's over there, but I just know it by heart. It's about in the 225 to 240 range. Gonna go with the premium peak here. The wind is coming at me hard, headwind. Oh, it just turned way over. I had a feeling these would not be super reliable in the wind like that. And now it was too much hyzer, now it just wants to flip. Hi guys, good? So that was actually my initial thought about the peak when I just held it in my hand for the first time. Thinking that it would be what it just showed there, with a little bit of wind and more torque, even with hyzers, just kind of flip and burn over. So not super torque resistant. It is a putter. It does have a slight bead, but it's not really going to stop it in the wind from turning over. See if I can get a back nine birdie. Riding that par chain. I've kind of hit it until now, but I did bring my whole bag of discs for a 5 disc box. Oh, my back review. That thing just keeps cramping up. Hole 16, par 3, 370. Gonna go with the Brave to the short basket. Strong right to left wind. That tree catches everything. Little approach, quote unquote, with the premium peak here. Get up there. All right, to save the par on 16. I mean, I haven't gotten a birdie on the back nine, but I certainly can't get a bogey. Or maybe I can. 3 under. Man, I was 4 under after 9. I'm 3 under after 16. I'm in some serious pain. All right, this hole we got 333 feet straight down. We have a ripping tailwind, probably 18 to 20 miles per hour, fluctuating. Gonna throw all 5 here. Get off of that. Okay. Short, left. It almost got past the bush. Oh, grip lock. Sweep. Try to sweep on a forehand, see what she does. Oh, baby, that's buttery. Skip. That's really good. It's left side of the basket, but if you're going forehand, that's the gap. Same shape with the rive here. Is it fast enough to skip past it all? Not as far. Now the Brave. Right to left wind's taking that. I'll attempt to do something with this. It's just not even worth trying to review a disc from underneath the bush. It's also not worth reviewing a disc when you putt with that much hyzer. Here's where the sweep ended up. Oh, it looked good. And I just drilled the 35-foot comebacker par. Final hole, hole 18 here. This one is 383, right there in front of us in the wide open. I'm gonna throw each of these and give you my thoughts right before I throw them one last time. I'm gonna start off with a sweep. Awesome disc, very great. Neutral 9-speed, liking it a lot. Holds up to torque pretty well, forehand and backhand. The only forehand I tried on was tailwind, so I don't know how it's going to be in a headwind, but overall, really nice disc. I'll give the sweep probably give it a 9 out of 10. It's actually really good. Okay, now there's some turn out of it. Come on, sweep, sweep! That's the first time I've seen it turn like that. That's good to know. I actually gave it more power that time. Next up, we got the Brave. Awesome disc. Not crazy about the hand feel, but for a flippy 7-speed, this thing is pretty good. I'll give this one give it a 7.5 out of 10 because it's just not exactly what my shape of hands likes to hold. That was a crap ton of hyzer. Next one's the Rive, 169 grams. Nothing super special that I didn't really notice with it. Seems just like a regular Rive to me. After 6 months or so of use, hitting trees, you'll probably notice it to start flipping a little bit more maybe, or at least riding straighter longer. Just a standard Rive in my opinion, with cooler artwork. I'll give this one just a 7 out of 10. We're going down. Oh, there's a little flip. So it will flip on a forehand, but it's a Rive. It's got good integrity at the end. Next up, we got the Premium Peak. Not a huge fan of premium putters in general. This one's nice, not too deep in my hands. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. for a throwing putter. Seemed pretty dang good. Except for that one time that it flipped. Like that. Did it again. Make that a 7 out of 10. And then I'm gonna give this one a 8.5 out of 10. I really like this. Don't like it for throwing, but for putting, amazing putter. Really like it. It's not gonna kick my putting putter out of the bag, but boy oh boy did I love putting with this thing. Wasn't too hot on this back 9, but the front 9 made some great putts with it, and feels really good in the hand. Good putter. I don't know why I'm throwing this, but here we go. That shows you how flippy it is when you get that much hyzer pops up. Overall, good box. Let's make a putt. Now the question is, can I finish the day with a birdie? Started with a birdie. See if I can sink this for a birdie as well. Just a tad left. All right, little par. Finish out. Thanks guys for watching the review on these. All 5 are really good. For my favorites, I would say it's got to be the baseline peak and then the sweep here. Not a huge fan of the other ones, but those 2 new ones, prototypes, really stuck out to me. Loved putting with this baseline peak, and I loved throwing the sweep, forehand and backhand. Really, really good mold. Sneaky good, I think. Let me know what you thought about the video review, and make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.